Yo, hello. Just a short video today. I'm in my local area. Just finding out about these woods. There's a set of woods which there's always been here. It's at a place called Sparkwell. Now it's an old military base with Nissan huts. I think the Nissan huts are gone now, but the hard stands are all still left behind. So we're going to walk through and have a look and see what is actually left. There's main roads going up through. Now this was used in World War II for the Navy. It's a military hospital area. It was used for the Navy, and some American soldiers used to come here and recover from their injuries, time out, peace and quiet in the countryside at a little place called Sparkwell. So these woods is called tin woods. We've got a little sign here I'll show you in a minute, and a little bit of history you can pause and read. But we're just going to go through. It's a short video today. It's not a lot to see, but it's just a little bit of a story about this old military base that used to be here back in World War II. So we'll go through and have a look and see what we do find around. So see you in a minute. So that's the sign. You can pause it and read the history of it. Woods been planted around the 1790s and 1800s. Yeah, it's very interesting. So you pause that and read it, find out a little bit of history, and we'll carry on through. So this is the part of the original concrete road that went up through. There's still some tarmac left, and obviously all the different hard stands. There's quite a number of hard stands, but as you can see, over the last 50 to 80, 70 odd years or so, it's all grown up and overgrown. Some of the trees are original, the tall ones, because even though this is now a wooded area, it was still a wooded area when the Nissan huts was here. It was hidden in the woods, and the roads just went through the woods and branched off left and right, etc. So we're just going to go up and have a look, find anything interesting left. Obviously I'll edit it a bit by not walking the whole distance, so you can get to the bits quite quick and easy. So we've just come up that way there, but there's another path that joins it here, which is another old part of the old road, and this old road carries on up through, so we're just going to carry on up through. Get a lot of dog walks around here, so I'll try and avoid most of them. So we've got like a little drainage area there in the ground, probably a drain, where there's something for electrics into the huts, into the Nissan huts or something. So you've got a lot of flat areas in the mangroves there, a lot of flat areas where the hard stands used to be. There's a little bit more evidence of some sort of concrete structure there. There's a concrete structure. There's not a lot left, to be honest. It's not a great deal left. What's up there then? Anything?
That leads to the town hall.
That goes back up to the town hall. So what, we go this way then, yeah?
Yeah, we'll go in this way.
I think a majority of where the Nissan huts used to be is probably all in this mangrove area here. Again, there's like a flat grounded area here with a slight raised bit, as you can see. Might have been a building on here at some point. It's quite a square area. Probably was a building on here. So you sort of like got a raised bit there, and this is all flat. So you've got it from over there, you've got it banked off going that way, and it comes along the end there, and then it comes back here. So that's all flat base there for an old hut. But we'll carry on down. It's got all this mangrove stuff growing up. Some old metal bits there. Don't know what that was. Some metal stuff thrown in there. Probably some stuff somebody dumped. So again, not much to see, but there's like a bit of a wall going along in the ground there. Again, probably hard standing there. Let's just get my focus right. So here you got the wall. This bit, this line runs all the way along there, and it runs along there. So again, in there, it's looking relatively flat and some disturbed areas. So again, it's probably a hard stand, but you can see the line. This is the line here, so it's there. So again, there would have been a building in there. It goes all the way along there. Because again, this is part of the old road here. But we're carrying on down. Lots of flat depressions around. In another little bit of history, there's a main railway line that runs just past this place. So I'm wondering if there was like a little station halt where soldiers used to get on and off, used to get brought in. So you got a lot of flat depressions down through there, and but it is so overgrown. But yeah, so the railway line coming along, maybe an old halt there, soldiers getting on and off the trains, being brought in. Like I said, it was a military hospital for American soldiers and British soldiers and Navy. But some of these trees are quite tall and original. There's another flat depression here. And in the distance you can just hear the railway line. Just been a train gone by. But yeah. So yeah, just trekking along here so I don't get my shoe stuck in the mud. But yeah, Rachel made a good point. We're also looking for some of the old original trees that might have carvings in, like 1945 or something or other. Frog?
Yeah.
Where?
Yeah, look. Oh, he's just hopping away.
Yeah, so like I said, some original carvings in the trees saying like 1945, like with initials. So we're looking for that as well, because some of the trees are original, like I said, and it would be interesting to find something written on it. But at the moment, I mean, the trees have got a lot of moss on. But we'll see how we get on. Again, you've got these like flatted out areas over here, all flatted out. No signs of any walls. Sorry, it's not overly interesting, it's just trees and trees, but the area itself is quite historically interesting. It's just been left for like 70 years. Anyway, onwards. So just trekking down through along the border there now. This is the border. Just trekking down through. And just to let you know, we're in an area where you get a lot of big cat sightings. There's been a number of cat sightings around here, black pumas, etc. People have found the paw prints. And the evidence is real because we're also near a zoo, and they do tend to come around the zoo area because of the smell of the cats at the zoo, the lions and the tigers that they have at the zoo. Sort of attracts them, mating calls and stuff like that, but I personally haven't seen any. So just coming down and around. If there's anything else interesting, I will show you. So we're in a little bit more of the thick of it now, just to try and look around. But doesn't appear to be anything else around at the moment, structurally wise. Old tree down there, look. Just to see if we can find anything concrete. I'm just heading down. So yeah, we've come back down, so we're at the bottom of the military camp now, and we've just come across like this huge depression. So just walk to the edge here and it drops off down there. Looks like there's a canoe down the bottom, but we'll go and check it out. So that's a bit of a canoe. What the hell is a canoe doing here? Look at this. Let's get me focus on it. It's a canoe. Well, part of a canoe. That's the front cone there, or the back cone, but yeah. Canoe. But it's a weird depression, this. I mean, there's Rachel up there. So it's like quite a drop down. The canoe. There's the other part of the canoe. Ideal. Okay, we'll go back up. And this is just an old quarry. It's quite different. That's high up there. That's up there where I was. But it comes all the way down. Again, it's overgrown with mangroves, but there's some rubbish over there in the trees. But this is a quarry. As you can see, the rock face over there. You can get a focus on it. That's the rock face. So it's just a quarry really, nothing else, but it drops off quite a bit. You can see how it drops down, it just goes woo, whoop, straight down. But okay, catch you at the top. So yeah, back on the beaten track after having a little look at the quarry. So the quarry might have been, the stone might have been quarried out to build the railway bridge down here, obviously for the railway line. That's the only thing I can think of. And that might be older than the actual wartime huts. So we're following down around. So we're down around the bottom boundary of this old military place now. But it shouldn't be long before we come to the end. So yeah, coming towards the end of this video now, because we haven't been able to find anything else, in all the concrete bases for the Nissen huts are so overgrown with mangroves and one thing and another. It's hang on, let's just check this out. We've got a square structure here. Just pan the video around a minute. So there's a structure there, square again, square base going along there, this, and it's all flat. So there would have been a hut on there, and I think she said there's stairs going up to it. Or steps.
Stairs going up to it. It's
Yeah,
in front
a
of-
couple of steps there. Walk up the steps, right? So that's the steps there. And then you turn and go in that way. Again, there's the corner of the structure there. And if I can get a close up of the wall, that's the wall there, the last remaining bit you can see. But yeah, so that's another flat area where a hut used to be. Good stuff. So like I was saying, that's probably coming to the end now, unless Rachel's decided to find something else, I don't know. There's quite a lot around, and again, this is one of the main routes in the road behind me. One of the main roads, and there's another structure there, exactly the same, steps going up, same thing. Rachel's just going up on it now, on there. But yeah, so hope you liked that little history video of the little military hospital for the Navy and the American soldiers in World War II. That's Sparkwell, you can Google it. It's there. The research has been done and it's there. You can read about it. And I'll catch you on the next one. So see you again, folks.